Hey y'all, what's up and welcome back. So today I'm just going to do a little bit of a chit chat, get ready with me, and maybe tell you guys a little bit more about me and like why I started YouTube and blah 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 while I put on makeup. So if this is something that you want to see, then just sit tight. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you want to click subscribe before you leave, that would be great. And that way you don't miss out on any of my videos. If you are new here, then welcome. My name is Shay, and thank you so much for being here today. Alright, let's do it. This face, it needs some help. I had to go ahead and I have moisturized and put on sunscreen and all that jazz. So I'm just going to go in, I'm not sure what I want to try. I think I'm going to put a little bit of this hard water coconut, not hard water, hard candy coconut water under my eyes just to give them a little bit of extra hydration. Ooh, I'm going to take a little bit of this Josie Marin argan oil. I usually like to use my marula oil, but it's not nearby. I'm just going to take a little dab like I talked about in my dry eye makeup for dry under eyes. I'll link that below. Make sure you check the description box for that. And it talks about how I do my dry under eyes to keep my makeup looking good and not bad. Also, yes, my hair looks a mess. I went in there, let me zoom in a little bit. That's better. This hair is wild. So I went in there to do something to it and I was like, don't really feel like doing that right now. I'm just going to do that after my makeup. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, now I'm going to use this J1 Jelly Pack primer. This is a firming and it's like glue almost. It's really sticky, but it helps minimize your pores and like firm the skin. Nikki Tutorial uses it, so I'm using it basically. Alright, so I'm going to give that just a second. Do I want to do eyes first or brows first? I usually do my makeup first. So, let's do, I think I'm just going to go ahead and work on my brows. Yeah, let me put them on because this is nothing new or exciting. And I will be right back. Oh, this spot looks awful. Okay, so I did put on my brows. And I put some base on my eyes. I just used my, I always forget I have this NYX stuff. But anyway, I put some Shape Tape every time. I put some Shape Tape down. I really have no idea what look I want to do. Alright, first what I'm going to do is just go ahead and lay down a transition shade. I'm going to start with this tan shade up here in the Tarte Clay Play of Volume 1. I use this shade a ton. Alright, so like I said, we're going to do a little bit of a chit chat, and I just want to give you guys a little bit more information about me and like who I am and all that. So my name is Shay, obviously you know that, and I know my channel isn't huge, it's very very small, but that's okay. Not everybody that is a subscriber knows me personally. So I am 30 years old. I am married. I've been married for almost 5 years. And we have a 2.5-year-old little boy. Alright, now I'm just going to dip it a little bit into my Jaclyn Hill palette and just work on blending out these colors and add a little bit more depth and dimension there. So, we live in Georgia, in South Georgia, in a really small town. And this blending brush is bent. I don't know. That probably my child. And I was born and raised in South Georgia. I met my husband while he was in the military. He's also from a really small town here in Georgia, about 30 minutes from my town. And we were introduced by our best friends. One of my good friends married one of his good friends, best friends I guess you could say. And it was history. He had just got back from Afghanistan, and I met him in June of 2000 and, was it 2012? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, maybe 13. And then by that February of 2000 and, oh, I'm so confused. Okay, yeah, 2012. We met in June 2012, and in February of 2013, I moved to El Paso with him. We got married that following August of 2013. We went to the courthouse in El Paso and got married, and we have just been together ever since. And yeah, it worked out good. Like, I love the memories that we have in El Paso, and that we got married in El Paso at the courthouse. So I don't know, that just, I know a lot of girls want a wedding, but I don't know, it was just perfect to me because our relationship is just, he's just like my soulmate, and he just completes me. And so yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I'm going down a cheesy road, and let's don't go there. Let's reel it back in. So, like I said, small town. We have lived though in El Paso, and then we lived in Washington, right outside of Seattle, in a town called Puyallup. We lived there for about 6 to 8 months at his last little bit of the army time, and then we moved home after that. I'm not very good at talking and working on my eyeballs. And I'm going into the little Vlada. Oh, I have this ColourPop Golden State of Mine I got in a boxy charm. It's got a bunch of glitters, and I kind of want to use that. I want to use that to make some, I don't know, maybe, I really just have no direction right now, and this is really hard, especially when I'm trying to think of what to talk about. I'm just going to deepen this on up a bit more. So, my current job that I have been at for about 1.5 years is I'm a hospice nurse. I've been nursing since 2009. I graduated in May of 2009, and I've worked quite a few different jobs. I did a little bit of travel nursing. I've worked in Tampa, and I've worked in Valdosta, Georgia. And then after that, when I was in Valdosta is when I met my husband. So then from there I went to El Paso, worked in Las Cruces, New Mexico. And then when we were around the Seattle area, I worked there at the hospital in Puyallup at Good Sam, which I love. Like, my heart, like, one day I'm going back to Washington. Like, I'm going to live there. That place, when I moved up there, like, it just felt like home. And it's on the other side of the country, but it's just so beautiful there, and just something about that place I'm just drawn to, and I love it because it's so beautiful. There's just, I don't know, honestly, it's the most beautiful place I've been. And I haven't been a whole lot of places, but I have been to like the Bahamas and like St. Thomas, and like in the mountains, you know, and some other beaches. But the Pacific Northwest is just where I want to be, for sure. One day I will live there again. It's just hard because all of our family's here, and we really don't want to leave our family, especially with our baby. And our family is really close, so we're both really close to our families. But one day, maybe when Grayson is grown and out of the house and and an adult, maybe when we retire we'll move back to Washington. But I will be visiting before then, for sure. Okay, still don't know what I'm doing. I kind of want to use a glitter, but I think I'm going to go ahead and lay down one of these little shimmer shades here. If this is ugly, I'm just going to start again later. So my husband's name is Pedrick, and him and I are going out with a couple of our friends tonight to have some sushi and just hang out a little bit. My nose is running all of a sudden. But we have one sushi place, I think, near us. We have to drive like 30 minutes to it. I'm not really happy with this. I don't know. Let's try putting some liner and lashes on it in a minute and see how that works. I'm like really wanting to just take it off right now, but I won't. So, fun fact, Pedrick used to hate sushi. Like, he had never even tried it, but he was like, I am not eating raw fish and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that is so, just try. I would always try to get him to try it, and he never would. So, finally, when we were in El Paso, El Paso, of all places, to try sushi for the first time was just, I know, like, it just don't even sound right. Like, sushi in El Paso, it shouldn't even be a thing. But, because there's no water near El Paso. It's just like landlocked, and it's just a desert out there. But, anyway, so, one of his friends took him out to eat. They went out together to eat. And he tried sushi for the first time, and he loved it. So now we've been eating sushi ever since. This takes a whole lot of concentration. Alright, I'm going to line my eyes and be right back. Okay, liner and lashes are on. I use the Tarte Man-Eater liquid liner, and then the Lily lashes in the style Miami. And I'm liking the eye look now. It's looking better. So I'm going to go ahead and start on my face, and I'm going to fill in a little bit of pores with this Tarte Timeless, what's it called? Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. I love to put this right here on my nose and right on the sides of my nose, and I swear it makes my pores disappear. Which is all a girl could hope for, right? Right. So, what else can I tell you guys? Oh, I mentioned a while ago, I'm a hospice nurse. I love what I do with hospice. I take care of patients in their home and help provide end-of-life care, and I really love it. Like I said, I've been doing it about 1.5 years. If you would have told me when I first started nursing that I would be a hospice nurse, I would have been like, ain't no way in the world, because I would not have been ready back in my younger years and when I first started. But now I just feel like it's such a good fit for me. So I'm going to use the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear. And I think I'm going to mix in a tiny bit of the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion. Pretty sure it's these two I mixed together before. And my skin looked flawless. Because, I mean, let's be real. This gigantic thing on my chin is gas to go. Okay? It cannot be out eating sushi tonight. Y'all, does anybody else get random calls like all day long? Like, I have like 7 or 8 calls a day from numbers I don't know. And then sometimes it'll have like a local like area code number. And then when I pick up, either nobody will answer or it will be like one of those fake recordings. And it's just so aggravating that I get this many calls a day. I mean, I don't know if I'm the only one who they call like 8 to 10 times a day. I finally just started blocking numbers, but like they make new ones all the time. Alright, let's not forget to bring it down the neck. So most foundations I like to use the brush to put them on and then go over it, because what the sponge does for me is it just really smooths it over and like helps press it into the skin. And kind of, you know, if you have any brush strokes or any where the foundation isn't smooth, it just like makes it flawless. For me. Ooh, this is scary. This is a scary look right now. This is not a good look. What if I'm like, okay, I'm done. This is bad. I don't even know how to do makeup right now. Alright, I'm going to go with my Laura Mercier concealer. This is the Flawless Fusion. I'm going to put a few little strokes of that, and then I'm going to use a few little dots of my Tarte Shape Tape. My word. I like these two together. The Laura Mercier is very, very hydrating for me. So this sponge is about had it. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend this on out. So what I'm going to do is get a little bit of setting powder. I'm going to use Cody's Air Spun, because that's what I have right in front of me at the moment. And I'm going to do that little piece under my eye, and then I'm going to go in with something else to set my face. Oh, it got in my eye. Great. Now my eye's going to water like crazy. So how I like to set my face is first I go in with this It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder. It's just a translucent powder. And then I also have the It Cosmetics 101 brush. And what I do is press this in right where I put that Tarte primer on my nose and right on the sides. And that just kind of helps to smooth those pores over even more and give me kind of like an airbrushed finish right there in that area. And then I take, when I want my makeup to last a really long time, I take the MAC Studio Fix pressed powder. I'm in the shade NW10, same brush, and I'm just going to take and set my face with this. So this is like a powder foundation. So putting it over foundation will add a little bit more coverage and just kind of help make sure that your makeup lasts a long time. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is go ahead and give myself a spritz because I'm looking a little powdery. So much better. Like, I cannot live life without MAC Fix Plus or some kind of setting spray like that ever again. Okay, so now I'm going to just go ahead and bronze up my face a little bit, and I'm going to use the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. So what else can I tell you about myself? So I started YouTube. Let's talk about why I started YouTube. I've really in the last couple of years been into beauty and makeup, and I just love doing makeup so much, especially just on myself. And I started YouTube back in January. I used to go live on Facebook some and do, you know, like little lives with makeup when I was a presenter with Unique at the time. I'm still an active presenter. I don't sell anymore really. There we go. Now we're getting some color back. But anyway, so I had thought about YouTube for a long time, and I was like, I really want to do it, but I was like nervous, and then like I wasn't sure how to start. So I done a lot of research and watched a lot of videos about starting a YouTube, and I finally started in January. Like, that was part of my New Year's resolution. I was like, I'm going to start a YouTube because I just want to put videos up. I want to share things and review and just do makeup and have somewhere to put all these videos. So YouTube it was. I'm just going to do a little bit of contouring, make this double chin disappear. Double chins are not welcome either. So, like I said, I've just started. I don't know how it's going to do. I'm keeping positive that it will not be bad. I know it takes time. There's so many beauty, like beauty is huge right now, so I'm not really expecting much. I'm not trying to, shit. I hate when I do that. What do I get for using this Tarte? It's so pigmented. Anyway, I'm not expecting to make this my job. I don't want this to be my full-time job necessarily. Like, if it was to get to that point, like, heck yeah. But, you know, I'm not expecting that. I'm not expecting to make a paycheck off of YouTube. I just want to share my love of makeup, and whatever YouTube brings, I am here for it. So we will see. Of course, I hope that my channel does good and eventually, you know, gets more subscribers and reaches more people. But at the same time, I'm just doing this on the weekends. I take Saturdays and Sundays. I take a little bit of time out of each day, and I do a video. And then I put it up during the week. So, because I work full time. I work Monday through Friday. So I'm just doing when I can. Son of a gun. This thing cuts off recording sometimes, and I don't notice it, and it really makes me angry. So, like I was saying, I just do what I can when I can. I would like to have more time to dedicate to the videos because I'm not very good at editing right now. But hopefully as I go, I can get a little bit better and learn things along the way. I'm trying to think. I think I'm going to go in with this Ciate London Summer Love Blush. This is so pretty. I love it so much. It's so glowy. I'm like all about the glow. Like, I just want my skin to beam and be as glowy and dewy as possible. And I know I say that all the time, but The more glow, the better, hunty. That is such a pretty blush. Look how harsh this is. Lord have mercy. We got to work on that. Okay, so I think I'm going to use my, oh, I don't know. I think I'm going to go with my Anastasia Amrezy because you can't go wrong with this one. I'm telling you. It's gorgeous. It's like the perfect highlighter ever. I'm going to use this Morphe M510 brush. Good little highlighting brush. So if anybody has any questions, please leave them below. And I'm going to go ahead and dust a little bit of this on my brow bone right up here. Just everywhere. I'm just going to bathe in it for just a quick minute. Oof, good lordy mercy. That is beautiful. I feel like I am beaming now. Got it, got it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and let me go ahead and set my face again right quick. Just give it a quick little spritz. I don't want to mess up anything. Okay, so I got to do some stuff on my lower lash line. A video a little while back, I was like so busy talking and like doing stuff. Oh, I think it was the when I did the review on the Smashbox and Vlada collection. I like didn't even do lower lash mascara. After I stopped the video, I was like, oh my god, what a ding dong. So I'm just going to run some of these colors that I put on the upper lash line right down here on the lower lash line. So who else does this face? When you're putting on mascara or doing your lower lash line, like, I know I can't be the only one. I feel like 90% of girls do this face. I'm about to scream. Nothing pisses me off more than when I get mascara on my underarm. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, I'm just going to have to fix that in a minute. We're almost done here. Go ahead and do some lips. Oh, first I'm going to go ahead and do this little bit of inner corner highlight. I'm going to use this color over here, which is called Golden Egg, out of the ColourPop Golden State of Mind. And I'm going to put that on my inner corner. Ooh, I probably should spray this. Pretty. Okay, so I just had lipstick, and I've already lost it. I think this one was it. Okay, so do I want to use... this one is Always On in Driver's Seat from Smashbox. Alright, I'm going to take this Unique lip liner in the shade Pouty. It's just a nude. And I'm going to go ahead and line the lips. And now I'm going to take the Huda liquid lip in Wifey. I love this shade so much. Okay, so here we are with the finished look. I went ahead and did my little hair, and I love how everything came out. Wasn't real sure about the eye look at first, but I think it really turned out beautifully. And I've already done a close-up. I forgot I went and done my hair, so this is kind of like a repetitive. Oh, my brow's messed up. Oh well. Anyways, that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and this get ready with me. I know that I'm not very good at putting on makeup and chatting, but I still hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!